Why hello friends, and welcome back to Bliss. Since last episode, I have torn down that incredibly ugly dark box thanks to my shiny new pickaxe. Then I decided I need to get a mending villager. And in order to do that, I placed down a lectern many times. And also got myself a mason villager so that I could just get a lot of emeralds. I finally managed to get 2 mending books and put it on my pickaxe and my fishing rod so that it wouldn't break while I was getting XP. And now we are ready to get in the adventure of today. I've decided that I want to build a ruined castle all over here, and I've actually made a bit of a start. Thanks to my shiny new pickaxe, I've actually been able to get quite a bit of stone after making myself a proper little mine shaft with safety bridges. Now, the ruined castle might seem like a bit of a random idea, but it's actually because I wanted there to be a reason why there's a village here, and there's all this kind of open space. In fact, let's take a better look at it. I had a lot of ladders left over from that dark box experiment. I'm probably going to put a tower around my enchanting setup, so the wall's going to extend out this way into this flat area and then underneath that hill. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to actually turn it into all my farms. So it's like the villagers here used what was left over of the castle to make their farms. And the pillagers just moved in afterwards. Oh, I've also noticed that there's another bridge over here, and those bridges look like they're made of really nice stone. Don't mind if I do. Delicious, free, mossy stone. It always seems to be raining in this world, no matter what I do. Kind of reminds me of England.
One eternity later.
I actually can't believe how many blocks there were in this bridge. Look at this. This 2 rows alone is all the blocks from that. So much mossy stone. I decided to start with the tower first and basically began by building a kind of stone box around the enchanting setup. I then started going up with some stripped pillars that I just happened to have because I thought that would look nice as kind of the outer structure of the tower. And as I was building it, I started thinking a little bit about the lore of this place and how come the stone hasn't survived, but the wood obviously has, especially as I began to get taller and added a roof to it. And I thought maybe it was something to do with the enchanting setup, and that was causing unnatural things to happen in the area. So I'm going to whack a little bit of crying obsidian in here and see what else we can come up with. So I can already tell you exactly what this is missing, and that's bushes. Now, obviously these bushes are very nice, but ideally what I would like is actually azalea. And in order to get that, we're going to need to make ourselves a moss farm. But to make a moss farm, you need a lot of bone meal, and I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. Aha! Oh yes, someone in my comments mentioned that I really needed to get myself a knife because I could use it for lots of things. And look at that, all that cooked fish I've just made myself could be made into bone meal. Right, diamond knife, go big or go home. Time to choppy. Woo, makes a great noise. Oh, I put my knife on the cutting board. Well, that's actually doubled my cooked cod slices. And it also gives you slightly less saturation, but you know what? I don't care. Let's do the salmon as well. Oh, baby. Right, let's be sensible about this. I want to make a lot of moss, but moss is also really good for clearing areas. So if we grab ourselves an iron hoe and head right down to diamond level, we can probably kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh, this is so nice with an enchanted pickaxe. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, hello. I guess I'll be having you. Woo, 10 diamonds. Will it go sideways? Yep, I've realized this is going to work considerably better in a cave. A cave. Down we go. Look at that, already found some redstone. So with just 15 bone meal, I've got all of this moss, all these trees, and I've dug this great big hole. And what's even funnier is whenever I place it down, I start getting the lush cave ambient sounds, which has frogs and stuff. Allow me to demonstrate. The froggies. Anyway, it's time for me to get out of here. Actually, whilst we're messing around in the caves, let's get ourselves some obsidian. This is marginally better with an enchanted pick. Oh my god, you guys. I think I've just found the funniest recipe that I've ever seen in modded Minecraft. Ta-da! I'm just imagining you rubbing an onion on some obsidian being cry, little one, cry. And it does. We're trying it right now. Where's my onion? Cry, obsidian, cry. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Right, what I've got to do now is grow all of these azalea trees. Here's one I made earlier. Whee! Oh, was there an azalea mod in this? I didn't realize it was a different wood type. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I love green wood. That is good to know. Oh yeah, I forgot you got rooted dirt. Nom. Now, do we go with oak? Or do we go with the azalea wood? Let's see what it looks like stripped. Ooh, it's very green. I think for this one, we're going to go with oak. So it's a bit difficult to describe how I make trees because I basically noodle around with wood and leaves until it looks kind of vaguely tree shaped. I do try and make kind of branches coming off, but I like it to like hug the building quite a bit. And I've also added leaves on the inside so that you can actually walk up to the second level. Don't really know what I'm going to use it for, but I like being able to do it. Excuse me? Placeable? What does that mean? Oh, no way. No way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Does that work with enchanted books as well? Oh wow. Oh, that needs to be in Minecraft. That is actually amazing. All right, let's take a look at it from a distance. Liking how it's turning out. I love things that are just lush and green. So now we need to build the rest of the wall encompassing this area. Whee! I find when building a wall that using kind of like a 3-step pattern makes it a little bit more organic, but like there's still like a bit of structure to it. So I'm just going 3, going out 1, going 3, going out 1, and then eventually I'll start turning around and coming in again. So I've arrived at this area here, which has kind of like a natural dip in the land, and it made me feel kind of inspired that maybe we could have a little pond here. What is this? Hummus. That's a discovery. I think I might smooth round this corner a little bit so it's less like of such a sharp turn, but I'm liking the size of it so far. Once I had the basic shape of the walls, I started filling them in and kind of detailing the outsides, and then got to work on a big old wheat field. I put a little kind of pseudo building left over in the middle of it. I'll probably do a few more of these. And then I kind of made a pathway and actually experimented with a couple more custom trees to make it look a little bit more overgrown. I had to go at grabbing some animals as well, which didn't go well at first because I forgot that trapdoors do not stop them from escaping. Whap, whap, whap. So I had to correct that. And then I got to work on my maize field, which I'm quite excited to try cooking with. All right, we're almost there, friends. We've almost done it. I did a couple of things off camera, which is, put some storage here so I have some place to actually put this stuff. And I made this field also into a potato field because I thought, actually, I'm not going to need this much corn. As much as we all like corn. I also made this little berry patch with some of these jack-o'-lanterns that I found in the last episode. And I've made a little bone meal machine, nice and simple, just whack it in, bone meal come out. I've also discovered some interesting things whilst doing this. If you whack wheat with your knife, you not only get wheat and seeds, you also get this straw stuff, which can be used for a lot of things. Compost, rope, etc., daub. But it can also be used to make canvas. And canvas is what we need for paintings, and we could also use them for books, which I'd known that last episode. I've also discovered if you don't plant your whole field, you get weeds. Look at this. Ow. It spiked me. It's also a renewable source of dandelions I've found. Ow. I've been spiked by many dandelions in real life. I can say that is quite accurate. So the last thing I want to achieve today is actually building a ruined chapel just over here. I know I'm kind of cheating a bit by not actually building the castle because it is Underlay Hill, but we need to have some big structure to show what this was previously. So I think we're going to go around here somewhere, and I'm going to make 2 big fields and then like a smaller field to create like the cross shape, and then we'll do the ruin on the outside. Oh, another thing I've discovered. Whee! Right, this is field number 1, and I've already decided there's going to be... Oopsie. I've already decided there's going to be a 2-wide path going between them, and then another field here. So there's our 2 fields, and then because this is the remains of a church, it's got to be like a cross shape, so we're going to have some fields kind of sticking off at an odd angle. Oh, I've just realized exactly what I need these fields to be. Right, so now we have the 2 arms of the church, and I'm thinking that one of them is going to be pumpkins, and I don't have any melons, so I think the other side will have to be sugarcane. Okay, now we get onto the actual building of the ruined chapel. And the reason why I've given it a little gap is because I actually want to build a ruined doorway. Finally get to use these stones. Hey, there we go. And then what I'm going to do is kind of add a bit of ruinage to the top here. There we go. Like, that's all that's kind of left of it. And I might not even do a full one on the other side because it's like really super ruined. I might even leave some gaps like this so that we can just like easily walk into the farm. Now up here would have been kind of the altar area, so I'm going to have like a little bit of a remain of a building here, but then just kind of have a little bit of rubble in the ground, I think. Yeah, that looks pretty legit. There we go. I'm going to leave this one incomplete. Maybe there was a big old doorway at the front here, so we can put these kind of cool cornerstones, maybe have it going up a little bit, but then it's just like all ruined. All right, now the ruins are all finished. It's time to plant. Right, I'm going to make half of this field carrots and the other half onion. This is actually a thing that you do in real life because it stops the carrot fly because of the smell of the onion. I know things. Right, on this side, we're going to have a little collection of a few different things. So we want cabbage, beetroot, flax, and tomatoes. And there we are. I've also added some storage, and look at this, a carrot crate. Oh, I can't wait until I have enough stuff so that I can actually use all the crates. Now I'm gonna stand around until this all grows. I have AFK'd, and there we are, friends, the completed ruins. Oh, I love them so much. They extend all the way around here to there, and it just really looks like there used to be something here, but it's now being repurposed. Now, something interesting grew whilst I was AFK. This thing! A giant onion! What an absolute chungus. I don't know what... Oh, overweight. That's what that is doing this. How do I harvest this? Is it gonna like... Ooh, look. An allium bush. That's cool. And can this turn into like lots of onions? Or is it just like one... Oh, I can peel it, but if I use a hoe, it becomes onions. Oh, I'm keeping this. That is cool. And on that note, friends, we have come to the end of the episode. Boy, oh boy, this has taken me a while to do. I hope you've enjoyed, guys, and do let me know what you think we should do next. And I'll catch you in the next episode.